Hi, hi. Hi, Pixel. It is day 96. Oh. Here we go. Reverse 69. Your favorite Euland? Hold on. You know other Eulands? What the fuck? This is upsetting. This is extremely upsetting. I'm good. I have to do stream a little short today because of the contractor. He's gonna be here at noon, so we'll probably be ending at like 11:30 or 11:45, which is like, I don't get a cuddle afterwards. Fuck. Didn't you get your name from a Tales game? Yes, but Tales games are obscure, and it's a super obscure name in a Tales game. Hi, Lost One. I don't know if I'm going to stream Elden Ring, by the way. I'm going to be playing it with Zuby today. I'm still thinking if I'm going to share with people in the Discord. We'll see. I'm on these stretches. Hi, Brown. What? What? 2. 3. 4. Hi, Techno Rave. Hi, Bits. 5. Hey, Elon can't stay because I gotta deal with a big shipment. Have a good walk. Okay. I hope the... Are you just getting a big shipment at your house, or are you dealing with one at work? If it's at work, I hope it goes smoothly. No issues. Work? Streamer isn't late. Streamer's never late. I hope I don't crush myself with boxes. Yeah. I briefly worked at UPS, and I was a sorter. And I saw the shit the loaders had to deal with quite often, so stay safe. Good. I can touch my toes without bending. Progress. I went the right angle. Yep. Gotta show off the butt. Okay. And last, but the fucking worst. Where am I? I'm there. I gotta wait for 5 on the stream time. My knees are bent more than usual today. Not a fan. We're going to 6:20? Oh god, it's so long. 15. 20. Somebody say something about yesterday to distract me. 30. Nope. Fuck you. Oh, God. What the fuck? You wish. Kind of. Oh, God. Why is it hard today? 50. Bits, you're a jerk. 55. 60. 20 more seconds. 15. Ow. Ow. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Shit, that was hard today. Bits, you're a jerk. You wouldn't even, just say something like, oh, I got a triple kill yesterday. Fuck you. I'm starting the walk. This was a cool zone of Warlords of Draenor. Oh, God. It was very bird-themed. Had Arakoa all over the place. And this was kind of funny. Well, kind of tragic. Because the player base really wants Arakoa to be playable. Like, my God. They really want Arakoa to be playable. Hi, Gale. And, Arakoa are probably never going to be playable. But you get the gun this time. I like the slap more. The gun is so scary and intimidating. Oh, I didn't change my tracker. The Arakoa are bird people. There's a curse, though, that affects a lot of them. That, twists their arms and back and makes it so they can't use their wings. So the poor Arakoa, which are cursed, live on the ground. And the rich, pretty Arakoa live up in the spires. This up here, this is a big laser. Wow, we'll never do anything for the fans. They hate the fans remember. And they can't even get the lore right. Yeah. When you get to this zone, there's a town on the left, which is just under attack by the pretty Arakoa. And they're killing all the wretched Arakoa, the cursed ones. We already knew they hate the fans when Vulpera's and Draenei were added. I don't know what you have against Draenei. Everyone else likes Draenei. Literally everyone thinks Draenei are great. Were they the most lore-accurate thing to be added? Not particularly. It's blue space goats. Yeah, and we like blue space goats. And now they come in red. Stupid, stinky space goats. Oh my God. With questionable assets. Ooh. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense for aliens to have tits. Hi, Carlath. But I mean, I'm down with my aliens having tits. I'm just gonna walk up to this town. And it... Yeah, so in World of Warcraft exhibits, it doesn't really make sense for aliens to have tits, but the Draenei have tits. That town's under attack, and I'm just like, you know what? That looks mighty dangerous in there. Let's go this way. Let's just go around the villagers being massacred. Not my problem. You're more fine with the demon corrupted ones than the non-corrupted ones. Alright, what about the white one scale? The white ones are the ones you gotta be careful about. There's white ones? Yes, so Draenei are blue. And then they started light forging themselves, which is basically infusing themselves with light and becoming like vessels of light of the Naaru. The thing about the white ones is that they're a little zealous. They become playable if you do enough quests on Argus, and they have a really cool racial move. However, in Augmented Draenor, which we're actually walking in now, after the story, the Magar orcs and the Draenei kind of get along for a time. But then Irel, leading the Exarchs and the Draenei, is kind of like, hey, we should Lightforge ourselves. In fact, we should Lightforge the entire world. And the Magar orcs are like, we don't really want to do that. And Irel is like, it doesn't really matter what you want. This is what's right for the world. So we are going to capture you and Lightforge you against your will. And the Magar orcs basically escape through the Dark Portal and join us on Azeroth. Hi, Global. So yeah, the White Draenei, which are playable, there's a very large faction of them which are objectively kind of evil and trying to, like, literally zealously convert the world against their will. Ah, yes, the cult. So, those became playable in Legion. They only just added the Red Draenei, which is just standard Draenei, but with a color option. But you have to unlock the color option. You have to do a quest where you go back to Argus, and there's a Red Draenei who's like, look, a lot of my people made the wrong choice. We should have stuck with you, Velen. We were cowards. That doesn't make up for tens of thousands of years of cowardice. But, you know, I would like to apologize, and we would like to essentially come back. We would like to not be evil and not be making evil choices. We want to at least start to make up for the wrongs we've committed. And Velen's like, you know, I've had some visions. We're going to give you a shot. And they do something really good. And Velen's like, look, I've seen worse people come back to the Alliance and Horde. You know, I've seen the Ebon Blade, the Demon Hunters. We'll allow the Demon Corrupted Draenei to come back. But we're keeping an eye on you. And now you can be Red Goats. Only the red ones matter. With exception of Archimonde, who is a blue-red one. Yeah, why is he blue? Demon Goats I'm fine with, not the Space Light Goats. Still would like to play as Naga. Oh my god, Carlite, that is literally my most, like, wanted race by far. I fucking cried in BFA. Hi, Zuvi. I cried in BFA when it's like, hey, we're getting Nazjatar and a whole Naga patch. And I was like, that means we're not getting a Naga expansion. So, we're never getting Naga. Fuck. I can feel being a siren being very snazzy. Yeah, God, I want Naga so bad. But yeah, why is Arkamata I don't know. I think that's just old writing. It's just like, they're all red when they're demon corrupted, except this blue one because we just drew him blue. I am extremely ready to die 1,000 death. Yeah, we're gonna die a lot. What are you thinking of playing? I don't even know what the options are of playing. If there's spears, I might try to build around that, but I'm like, I don't have a fucking clue. From the starting classes, I'm going Samurai. Really? We're gonna play the medieval game and you're gonna be a samurai? Oh my god, you're a weeb. You are... It's fine. It's fine. I was reminded of a joke I made years ago. I was playing Diablo 3 with a friend, actually an ex. And he's playing the Demon Hunter, and I'm playing the Witch Doctor. And we just had a moment where it's like, just evaluate the seriousness of these two classes, where the Demon Hunter is like, I sacrifice everything. And I literally use the blood and fangs of the demons I hunt. And I've gone through strenuous training. And then they look over at the Witch Doctor, who's just like throwing frogs all over the room, just going, and it's just like, this is who I'm hunting demons with. This is who I'm trying to save the world with. This guy just reaching into his loincloth and throwing frogs out. How did I get here? Oh. Hi, Elite. When in doubt, just toss frogs. It's the only class that starts with a bow besides Bandit. I see. Remember when fucking Aiko killed that first boss by abusing bow? Witch Doctor's just tossing frogs, locusts, and zombie bears at people. Elite is a big Q dork. There do be polearms. I know there's polearms, but like, I just gotta see the options. Civ returns this week. I still need to set an alarm for it. I need to set a weekly alarm for Wednesdays. Causing piranha tornadoes. I actually really like a lot of the Witch Doctor builds. My favorite one is the Short Man's Finger Abomination build. The races of WoW I would like to play as Arakoa, Naga, Tonka, Tuskar, Rykruel, the Broken. Remind me what the Broken are. I just like video games where the races are not humans with different accessories. So I think Final Fantasy is one of the worst examples of this. They have humans. They have humans with cat ears. They have humans with lizard paint on parts of their skin. Humans with long necks. Wide humans. Short humans. And Hrothgar. Oh, and humans with bunny ears. The better looking Draenei. No big boobs, butts. But the ones that live in SOS. Oh. I don't know about better looking ones. Those would be interesting. They're just a walking menagerie of creatures. They really are. Who am I playing? I was considering Dido Elite, because that's my main. But the Poland pack went on sale like a month or two ago. So I got Jagobah, I forget her name. Starts with a J. I'll probably be playing her. Also satyrs. Give us playable Tortolans. The less human, the better in my mind. I think Centaur would be cool. I think Naga would be cool. I think Tuskar would be really cool. People would like Tuskar. Araka. Those are the 4 class or races that I'm like, these should have been added. I am so sick of getting our 5th flavor of elf, which is like, come on, man. I get it, they're popular, but I don't think FF is the worst solely because of the drastic height differences you can have in characters. And I feel like 90% of things are different, humans same size as... Alright, what's a worse game than Final Fantasy when it comes to race diversity that has multiple races? But the main thing people annoyed of, still no playable Murlocs. Playable Murlocs would be a little wild. Night Elf, High Elf, Blood Elf, Void Elf, Nightborn. Yep. Give more trolls. Hi, Louie. Hi, Foss. The walk has just started. Black Desert. Does Black Desert even have different races? That is fair. Same with Blade and Soul. They had like 5 races, and really it was just like short people with ears, and then 4 different human races. BDO. Give us the Murlocs as the second neutral race. Rift was also pretty bad with race diversity. They had humans, elves, which were just humans with pointy ears, and dwarves, which were literally just downscaled humans. And then on the deviant side, they had Sand Tribe humans, Dark Elves, and like, I think they were half ogres, which was just thick humans. There was literally no difference between any of them. BDO, I don't know anything about the races. Arcage has cat people, busty elves, lollies, dwarves, humans, short humans, busty demons. BDO has a few playable races. I didn't even know BDO had different races. That is a good example of worse than Final Fantasy. They're tied to classes. That's my point. I feel like I'm agreeing with you, Foss. I said provide a worse example than FF, and you did. And I'm like, yeah, that's worse. How much time did you walk last time? I want to say we went 6 point something miles. I'm on phone, so delay. Gotcha. I don't remember how many miles we went yesterday. I know it was at 6.5 degrees incline, so I was sweaty by the end of it. Today will have to be short. We're gonna go 5 miles, and even if I'm not at the end of the video, I have to like end there because a contractor is coming around 12. So it's literally like I have a 3-hour time frame. Guild Wars 2 has null people, humans, short mice people, cabbage, tall humans. Yeah, and like the Norn are a really bad example. I feel like the other 4 are decent. I really like it, like, so the cabbage people. It's not just like, oh, I have leaf ears and like green fingers. It's like down to like all of their skin features. They're fucking different. And that's the level of like diversity I want in races in fantasy. Wildstar, I feel like, is a good example. What is he doing? So apparently we had like all the cement coated around the house, so it's not gonna like grow moss on it or something. I don't know. But I also asked him to look at the tub upstairs because it's filling with water way too slow, and just to see if he knows anything about it. And then there's also a weather strip under one of the doors that should be replaced. Age of Wonders 4, still your game. Ewan goes on about Wildstar episode 567. Look, they had good races, okay? Both sides had humans. Exiles had zombies, rock people, and elves with animal ears. And then the other side had robots, rat people, and dragon people. Those races were good, damn it. Lineage 2. Humans, sultry elves, even more sultry elves, but dark-skinned. Orcs, dwarves, demon people, magical space elf goat girls. I'm gonna show you the faction creation before we play Elden Ring. We will see, Zuvi. If it can be quick, maybe. Zuvi, how do you feel about it being in my Discord and me streaming it to anybody that wants to watch us? You can send a screenshot. ESO, you have a lizard, an orc, a cat, 4 different humans, and 3 different elves. What's your favorite class in RuneScape? I didn't even know RuneScape had classes. You don't really care? Cool. Just don't have a convo about WoW? Oh, I'm sorry, Zuby, that's gonna happen. No, Zuby, I've been dealing with him talking about Wildstar far longer than he's been streaming for. Wow, so shameless. Another game you could do a walkthrough is Warhammer Online. So I want to do the games I have max level characters in first. So after Final Fantasy, WoW, and Guild Wars 2, I'll probably do Rift and Star Wars. After those, then I'll be looking at just any MMO, and I'll be making a list of like, this one has stealth and this one doesn't. We're doing the stealth one first. I also kind of want to start doing like MMOs as they come out. So like Throne and Liberty is coming out soon. If that has a stealth, I'm going to start playing it day one and then make videos of all the zones. Lord of the Rings Online next. Does that have a permanent stealth in it? Because maybe. Only RuneScape that matters is old school. Here's my RuneScape story. All my friends got into RuneScape, and so I got into it. And the whole time I was just like, I wish I was playing Diablo 2. I got to level 28 or something. I remember 28. And I was walking between towns, and I just stopped, and I said, why the fuck am I playing this game that looks like such dog shit? I'm getting on Diablo 2. And I closed RuneScape and I never opened it again. This is like 6th grade. If you go down the Brawler build for Champion, they get it too. Burglar in... This was Lord of the Rings or Elder Scrolls? Was this Elder Scrolls or Lord of the Rings? Lotro? Oh, I remember trying Lotro many years ago. And I remember I strafed while running forward, and my character was like just sliding sideways, and I was like, this game's dog shit. I literally tried it for 20 seconds, so I was just like, this is a waste of my time. Tried it in Corona again, played till level 28. Okay, so I'll probably add Lotro after Rift and Star Wars. It's very big right now, Huge World. Oh boy. I don't know, felt tedious. It's probably going to feel tedious, but if I find somebody, like Carlaith, who knows the game and can be like, here's the fast way to level, it'll be like, alright, this ain't so bad. I'd have to say Lotro's world right now is probably 3 times the size of WoW. I'm not gonna lie, I just find that hard to believe. You know WoW and you know Lotro, so I'm like, this guy knows what he's talking about. I don't have any reason to doubt him. But in my mind, WoW is just so big, I'm like, how? How? It has a huge chunk of Middle-earth. I want a drink. It's even bigger now that they added the Rovania expansion. I know very little about Lotro. I tried it for literally 30 seconds and uninstalled it. I had one friend in my guild from WoW long ago that was into it and playing it on the side, and he tried to get all of us into it, and I was just like, not a chance. And the others, they got to like level 5, and they're just like, yeah, WoW's better. We were all like-minded individuals that were just like, I want to play my one game and nothing else. I don't even want to look at other things. Now I'm sitting here like, God, it sure would have been nice to have a super high-level character that could walk through those. I mean, if I wasn't such a huge fan of Lord of the Rings, I would have probably stopped at like level 3. I don't think it'll be that bad to level in, because I can like just hang out with people while leveling. Like, I can just be in my Discord or see a bunch of people in another Discord and go join them. And I'll never like just be alone to myself. I can make it very mindless and passive. And then it's not like I have to do endgame stuff to level. I might not even necessarily need to level. I just need to stealth through the zone. You played WoW through and through, but there are still other MMOs you prefer to it. I fucking hate WoW. There's things I really like about WoW that I wish other games had. It's been raining this whole time, and I've just been no-coding it. I was so distracted and wrapped up in talking about videos. Lotro, Arcade, Guild Wars 2, Milan's Online I tend to go back to. I wish I could get into Lord of the Rings. I've not been able to finish any of the movies, I just get so bored. You always have a vanilla coating? Is that a sex joke, Zuby? Damn. My man. Maybe. I love the movies. I had a friend that was like the biggest the biggest Lord of the Rings fan growing up. And so just by association, I was pretty into it. 2 or 3 times he came over to my house, or I would go over to his house, and we would just be like, we're gonna watch all 3 extended movies in a single sitting. One day. Just literally 13 hours of just Lord of the Rings movies. I tried to make it one. I caught it, Zuby. I kind of like the universe itself. It is... I've probably talked to you about this before, Foss. It is fucking insane just how much Tolkien wrote for only so much of it to be in the books. Like, he wrote so much shit. You fell asleep when people tried to show you the movies? I think the first one can certainly start off pretty slow. It's like a good 2 hours of not much happening. Someday you can last the whole movie, Foss. Nah, Foss is just gonna get sleepier and sleepier as time goes on. Lotro is very easy to get to max level in. In fact, if you make a new account, they give you a level 80 plus pack that boosts you to max for free. Carlaith, That is literally music to my ears. Because the worst part of, like, starting an MMO is, like, oh, I have to, like, level, and who knows how long that'll take. If I can just start at max level and breeze through these zones, fuck yeah. God keeps giving me his sleepiest battles. I had somebody asking me yesterday, complete tangent, by the way, but somebody was asking me yesterday, they're like, you do VR stuff. Do people do the sex stuff in VR? And it was just like, oh, buddy. Yes, they do. Yeah, Josh Dryface made a vid on it, and he was depressed that it existed. So I can understand why he would be depressed about it, but, like, to me, that sounds like a godsend. That sounds so fucking good. Also, I love Josh Dryface. I saw that he had, I think it was an EverQuest video in the last few days. And I was like, oh, this looks good. Oh, it's an hour long. Jesus. Yes, we do the sex stuff in VR. It matters a lot if you have Phantom Sense. If you don't, you just duct tape your max love ends to the bottom of your desk. But, like, either way, you can have sex in VR. I remember when you hated the guy. He seems so obnoxious. He looked like, oh, look, I'm so posh and proper, and it's clearly just me putting on an act for the camera. I was just like, oh my god, dude. Could you pick something less annoying? But then he roasted two people in such a way that I was like, alright, I like this guy. Okay, I'm sold. I remember one of them was somebody was like, this dude's background is so fake, you can see the pixels. And he was just like, I don't know why I would lie about this. I can prove it's not fake. And he just starts moving some of the stuff around on the background. He's like, there? And then there was another one. I love his healer short. There's a priestess main. I feel all of it. Oh my god, Pixel. There's another short he has. Not a short, there's another video where, somebody calls him out on something. And he literally gets it printed on him. Oh, no. It's when his friend duels him in RuneScape. I think it was actually Darth DM. Duels him in RuneScape. And the duels for, like, everything they have. And, he gets a mug printed out of the amount of gold Darth DM had to give him. And it's like, my friend gave me 3.286 million gold or whatever. It's just like, oh my god, dude. Whenever I think of fake backgrounds, I think of the fridge clip. It's time. Show us what's in the fridge. Somebody sent me their furry OC, pointing a gun at me, telling me to open the fridge. You want to know what's in the fridge? You want to know? You can't handle the truth. There is no fridge. That is one of the most legendary clips of Twitch ever. There is no fridge. There never was. Those double-headed chimera things I wanted as a mount. Instead, I ended up collecting the Apexis crystal bird. The one with the glowing green wings and the green effects. Yeah, so I have one of the chimera mounts. I might have two. I love that bird, though, Carlath. Because it's based on the Raven God. Hi, Soul. Let me tell you how much I love that bird. When it first came out in Burning Crusade, as a drop from the dungeon. I was so enamored by it. I was so like, I want this so badly. I literally printed it out to show my friends at school. And they were like, holy shit, Euland, you are such a fucking nerd. And I was like, well, I thought it was really cool. I wanted it so bad. At one point, I was farming it on like 10 characters a day for fucking months. And not getting it. And then I finally got it. Warlords of Draenor. If you got the deluxe edition, you got the flying version of it that was like updated model and textures, and I immediately bought that. I usually don't get the deluxe edition, but I got that so fucking fast. You got the rare one? The one from the 8 million Apexis crystals, which can't really be obtained anymore as Dragonflight screw up. I don't even remember this one. I know I got the rep one that was like, you just buy for Apexis crystals. But I thought that one was like really affordable. Like it was a rep mount that was like not hard to get. If there was one higher than that, I don't know about it. Or maybe it is the same one and Apexis crystals were easy as fuck to get back then. And I was just like, oh cool. Not easy as fuck, but tedious. I just had the Proto-Drake mount. Proto-Drake mounts are always good. Their little T-Rex arms are kind of lame, but... It had Power Dive as a skill for the hotbar? Okay, I definitely didn't have it. Good old Time Lost Proto-Drake. That's like the one Proto-Drake I don't have, Gale. I have the green one from Sholazar. I have the red one from Dungeon Achievements. I don't have the modeled one, because that was the Nextramus achievement. I have the violet one from Holidays. I have the blue one from the dungeon. I have the rusted iron and bronze ones from Ulduar. What game are you talking about? World of Warcraft. Yeah, the Time Lost was the rare in Storm Peaks. And my god, is it hard to get. Especially with world sharding now, it's just so hard to get. Kisu got Aeonax recently. The purple stone drake in Deepholm. That's pretty pog. World sharding. There's always a farm bot. Yeah. Yeah. What was the last rare mount I got? I know I got the, I got the Tombcrawler Raptor from, the Zuldazar dungeon. Dazara lore. Mythic. No, not Dazara lore. Crypt of the Kings. Tomb of the Kings. But I think I've gotten another one since then? I'm trying to think. I can't think of what it would be. Oh, it was G-Kun. G-Kun was the last rare mount I got. It was from Throne of Thunder. Wait, hold on. Do I have a black border around the entire thing? It's gotten worse. I hate OBS. Someday you get Time Lost Proto-Drake. I have never tried for Time Lost Proto-Drake in my life, and I never will. I collect mounts. I don't go that fucking hard on mounts. Oh, I thought you liked it symmetrical. No, I don't want a border at all. There used to be just a border on the top. And I was like, this is wrong. And I resized it to fit the screen. And then there was borders on the sides. And now I'm looking at it and there's a border on all four sides. And I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even hunt for it. I just went, ooh, a rare enemy. You lucky dog. I had that with a rare mount in Dragonflight. There are these, like, Tuskar pouches along everywhere, especially by water. And I was doing world quests and I just found one. And it's like a 1 in 100 chance to drop from these pouches. And this was like literally the second or third pouch I opened. And it just had a Water Strider mount. And I was like, oh, cool. Maybe it's the aspect ratio changing on YouTube side. The Liberated Slyvern. After that, I quit WoW again. Sick pouch, bro. Maybe just get lucky and find the Proto Drake before others. It's hard because it has like 3 spawn spots and I think people watch all of them. Like you'll find multiple people just dropping Consecration at each one. It's just like, Jesus, dude. I had a friend. I keep saying friend. It's the same X every time. This X, he was farming for the Sunfist Gronling in Warlords of Draenor. It had 5 spawn locations. But the thing that's really tough about it is it only spawns after a server has been up for 72 hours. And so when Warlords of Draenor first launched, they were doing hot fixes and like server restarts every 24 hours. So for like a month, this thing couldn't even spawn. And then it was like, hey, this is going to be the first time the server is up for 3 days. So a bunch of people were out there waiting for this mount. And it spawned at the location he wasn't at. And he waited like, it could spawn after 72 hours. It didn't spawn right at 72 hours. And so 72 hours, he waited there. And he waited for like an additional 14 hours. And it spawned at a different location. He tried getting there in time. He saw it, targeted it as it died. So he didn't get to tag it. And he was so mad. Begin maintenance at 71 hours. God, that would be so cruel. Is it just 3 spots? I might be wrong on the 3 spots. The Time Lost Proto Drake might spawn at the same spot every time, but it shares a spawn timer with 2 other mobs. So if it doesn't spawn here, it's going to spawn there as a gnome or here as a dwarf. This zone in Warlords of Draenor had me confused. I really liked this zone. The goblins felt a little extra. But I get it. Goblins are fucking plague, right? I thought Proto Drake had like 6 spots. But it has always had the same path it flew. It might have. I could just be completely forgetting. I just know it shared a spawn with 2 other rares. The goblin bit. The goblin bit was weird. Also, what the fuck was going on with Sabertooths in this expansion? We didn't see shit about them in Outland, and then suddenly it was just like, no, this is a whole society out here. What? And then druids were like, yeah, you could just be one. What? Okay. Ran out of ideas. It's crazy that they ran out of ideas when they didn't do the ideas that people wanted. Because people really wanted a Shattrath raid. What it should have been was Highmaul, whatever. Then we go to Blackrock Foundry. Then we go to Hellfire Peninsula and fight Grom. Or we go to Shattrath and fight Gul'dan. Then we go to Hellfire Peninsula and fight Grom. But it seemed like they didn't want to do 2 Iron Horde raids, so they just scrapped the Grom as the final boss and gave us the Gul'dan raid, where we fight Archimonde. Because screw the community, they just wanted to annoy the community. I just think they don't know what the fuck they were doing. I need a drink. Made food yesterday. Ground beef, rice, and beans. I tried pinto beans. I think I like red beans more. I think I should just stop trying stuff and just stick to red beans. They're good. Hi, error. One thing that was really sad with this zone was Admiral Taylor just fucking dies. That felt really out of nowhere. At the same time, it felt fair because his rival Nazgrim died as a boss in the previous expansion. And they're like, oh, we can't have Taylor without Nazgrim. So he just fucking dies. Just like, okay. I feel like I have a bruise here. Something right here hurts, and I'm like, ow, why? Sometime life hits you like that. Yeah, apparently some demon guy, so he made a garrison much like your garrison, and some demon guy infiltrated it, killed everybody from the inside, turned them against each other, and now the whole place is just like ghosts and spirits. And you find Admiral Taylor's spirit, and this necromancer guy is like, you're too late, he's my ultimate creation. And turns him into this weird bone ghost thing that looks like Marogar. And you fight him. And then I think you get his spirit as a follower? I don't know. I don't know if you did this, Carlaith. But with my garrisons, I always tried to have a theme going with them. And so, because it made sense that we were in the Draenei or Orc expansion, if I was Horde, I tried to only recruit Orcs. And if I was Alliance, I tried to only recruit Draenei. And I think on one character I put so much time into the garrison that I had, all 25 followers were Draenei. I don't think I see the world boss at all. There's a world boss that flies around this zone. I don't even know if I've seen his mount. The problem is he doesn't have one-shot protection. I was a Horde Blood Elf. If I was Horde, I would have done it with all Orcs. Maybe an Ogre or two. Things that are you're native to this planet. You had him early in a part of this walk? Oh, I missed him completely. I hate that he has no one-shot protection. I fucking hate it so much. Because it makes him such an obnoxious, mount to farm for. Nothing is worse than sitting out there for 10 minutes, in spawning, and you just didn't get the hit in. He flew over a set of trees and circled around the eastern spire. I see. I completely missed him, so next time I'm here, I'm going to keep an eye out. We finished Trigun yesterday. Core, Fullmetal Ratchet, and I. The new Trigun came out, and Core was like, I want to watch this. And Full and I were like, you have not earned that right yet. You need to watch the old one. And so we started watching the old one like 6 months ago, and then it got put on hiatus for like 4 months for us. And Core's been like, hey, we need to fucking finish this. And Full and I have been like, okay. So we finished it yesterday. We started at episode 18, and we finished to the end, which was episode 26. Full and I have each seen it like multiple times. We fucking love Trigun. For Core, it was the first time. The entire time, so in the first half, it's very goofy. Vash is, cracking a lot of jokes, always being silly. The second half just has Vash crying a lot. And if you know who this is, don't say. But I have a friend who was like, I didn't like Trigun. Vash was a Gary Sue. He has no mental anguish over problems. And I don't understand why he powers up when he gets serious. Why is he stronger when he gets serious? And I heard this person say this, and it was just like, did you watch the same show? Huh? Because literally the whole theme of Trigun is mental anguish. Have you seen the now defunct Cannon Busters? I don't even know what this is. But literally the last 6 episodes is just Vash crying because he doesn't want to kill people. And I'd forgotten how intense some of the scenes were. I'd forgotten the third to last episode where Legato, a guy that has mind control powers, just wants to make Vash kill him just to make Vash feel bad. And so Legato puts himself in a situation where, like, literally Vash's 2 friends, Meryl and Millie, are about to be killed by a crowd of people. And the only way to stop it is for Vash to just shoot this guy in the face. And he does it. And they just fucking show it. They don't show, like, brain splatter or anything, but they just show, like, the gunshot and the body crumple over. And it's just like, oh, jeez. I forgot about that. What is Ganon Busters? Is this an anime or is this a thing in WoW? Also, we're coming up on the Alliance Town. Anime? I don't know that I've even heard about it. What miles are we at? 2.1? It's a good pace. It's got a very memorable opening song that will get stuck in your head. I've probably heard the intro song just through, like, song requests on Twitch. Doubt? Is Cannon Busters new? Or is it old? Like COVID old? Okay. I'll probably look it up later when I'm playing Elden Ring. Oh my god, my fucking side. It's like not a bad pain, it's just like a constant pain. I want it to go away. Do you play any of these games on stream? Not on stream. I have a WoW raiding group. Guessing Elden Ring gonna be seamless co-op? Yes, it is gonna be seamless co-op. I have a WoW raid group. I don't stream that, and we're actually on hiatus until the 7th when the new raid comes out. I do dailies every morning, and I think when I play some of these games to like level up for the videos, I might just be in my Discord to do them. I don't know. I need to be better about doing stuff in my Discord. I had the thought this morning, because I usually wake up at like 2 hours before stream. What if I like just hopped on Discord and was just in there while I did my dailies in the morning? Because I log into Warframe and I get my daily login bonus. Here comes the WoD soundtrack that made the expansion exist. And sadly, it's gonna cut out when we go into this building. I log into Warframe for my daily login. I log into Bloons 5 for my daily chest. Then I get on PSO and usually do 20 minutes to 40 minutes of dailies, depending on if I urgent request or not. There's Admiral Taylor. And then I jump on Final Fantasy to do Island Sanctuary stuff. Usually I'm watching YouTube videos to like catch up on news for the day while doing this. And then I start stream at 9. But as for like other games to play, I typically don't do anything aside from the walking videos. Or aside from these walking streams. Every 50th day, I like this Honor Hold remake track. Every 50th day, I'm gonna do a 12-hour stream of some game. So on day 50, we played Satisfactory. On day 100, Carleith, we're gonna play Subnautica. And I have a phobia of drowning, so yay, spooky month. It's gonna fucking suck. It'll be fine. It's gonna be 11 hours of me crying in the fetal position. Subnautica is a comfy game. Sure. Today's 96, right? 97 Tuesday, 98 Wednesday. That's a Friday? Fuck, why did it have to be a Friday? How do I do this? I'm literally just going to... Oh god, okay. I'm just gonna be late to course stuff. Just in time for Halloween, Friday the 27th, meow. I can't believe I agreed to do this. I'm sitting here like, what is wrong with me? But then I'm like, oh right, I'm a sellout, and put up a donation goal. I won't be there. I go to an adult Halloween party. Hell yeah. Wait, is this just like adults meeting up at a Halloween party and being like, ooh, I'm a pirate? Or is this like an adult Halloween party? I'll be there, maybe at work. If you want to see how it goes, there will be a VODs channel where it'll be uploaded to YouTube. If it goes like last time, it'll be uploaded in 3 fucking chunks because OBS or Streamlabs crashed 3 times. Although maybe OBS will be better. No, this is a slutty costumes possible orgy, that kind of stuff. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm dressing up as a succubus? Hell yeah. Hi, this is Thancred. My favorite femboy biped. I need a drink. After this video, I'm fucking out of videos. So I need to get back in the swing of making new ones. I got really ahead like a week ago, and then I just haven't been doing it for the past week because either problems have been happening or I've had plans. You just got done with a run? Hell yeah. Is it so wrong to be bi for the biped? I mean, it depends on the biped. If it's a human biped, no. If it's an alien, no. If it's a monkey, kinda, yeah, you might be wrong there. Are monkeys bipeds? They count as bipeds, right? Mass Effect was a good game. I have one of the Mass Effect games. I never took it out of the box. A girlfriend bought it for me, and then the weekend she bought it for me, we broke up. I don't know, they be walking on their hands frequently. Whoa, it's in mint. Damn, oh, that's tragic. Yeah, she bought Mass Effect, and she bought Dragon Age Origins for me. And then we broke up that weekend. And so I just took them home and I was like, I guess I'll just put these for the other video games. According to science, any creature that can walk on two limbs for more than 30 minutes is considered a bipedal. Okay. So a monkey could do that, they just probably never do. But they could. Well, I guess technically a dog could also. Okay. So it's probably not about can they or can't they, it's more about, you know, do they frequently. I'm so mad about this border. I'm so mad about it. Oh well. It's one stream and I'm gonna fix it right after. They didn't give us these guys as a playable race. It's so upsetting. I kind of want to buy a treadmill for the winter. There's some standing treadmills that don't look that expensive. I saw one that was literally like $100. Now, maybe you don't want to go that cheap with a treadmill, but there were some nice looking ones for like $200 to $300. My back feels like it could use a pop. We're in the last section of this video. I'll pop your back? Oh, I'd love for you to. Yeah, in the military communities, they're always moving and trying to ditch exercise equipment. I mean, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I'm excited to play Elden Ring. I'm like kind of excited, but I imagine once I get into it and play for an hour, it's going to be all I want to do for the next 2 weeks. Because that's how I play games. Once I get into it, I'm like, nothing else. Literally nothing else, please. Okay. I'm like suddenly thinking about a lot about Warlords of Draenor because we're rocking. Damn, wish I was a Yulin's favorite game. Okay, buddy. Warlords of Draenor came out. I leveled with my ex. I think I was gonna play, shit, I was gonna play Warrior at first. I was really interested in playing Fury Warrior. But, like, Fury Warrior was so crit dependent at the time that at the start of an expansion, it sucked dick. And so I was like, oh, if Fury Warrior is so bad, I should reroll. So I switched to Frost Death Knight. When I finished leveling Frost Death Knight, then I was like, oh, by the way, we're changing the whole crit thing on Fury Warrior, so they're not crit dependent. It's like just a chance to happen. So I could have gone back to Warrior, but I didn't. Then my guild was like, oh, we've got a lot of play, but we don't have any range. I was like, okay, I'll play Survival Hunter. And I think I rated as Survival Hunter through Highmaul. Yeah, I've been mindlessly doing aerial combat in War Thunder. I really need to stop just playing what the group needs. I really need to just, like, set my foot down and be like, I'm fucking playing this. Fuck you. Because I do this every single expansion, every goddamn patch. The group needs this, I can play it. Warrior's bad at the start of every X-Pack. That was the case until Warlords of Draenor lost one. Now that's not the case. I'm being your stereotypical e-girl in AA right now. So, remind me what AA is, because I hear AA and I think of Ascension Academy, which is a role-playing group in VR chat. But in the end, it's unstoppable. Arcage? Gotcha. I see. Just play Monk. It might as well be any role. I thought they always go healer. You thought I always go healer? No, healer's a new thing for me. And we've learned that I suck at it, so they don't want me to... Well, I don't want me to heal anymore. They're okay with it, but... No e-girls? E-girls always go healer or Beastmaster Hunter in WoW. Because they like having a pet. Yuland is a bad healer. I am! I'm a machinist. Not even faithful to Gunbreaker. Bro, I like pets. You can like pets, just, you know, if you play a Beastmaster Hunter, it's a high chance you being a girl. It's mostly just demo lock. I like having a pet. All the tanks and DPS flock to me. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know, a lot of people are fucking dumb when it comes to getting a friend or a girlfriend/boyfriend into the game they play. They're just like, oh, just be a healer. Because I really want to have a healer. And, like, it's probably easy. When the reality is, the level of difficulty goes DPS at the bottom, then tanks, then healers, then DPS that are, like, parsing. Should have just ended it there. Some people are just dumb at getting friends. I can't say that, boss, because then 3 of these fuckers are gonna go, what are friends? I don't have any of those. I tried to get a few boyfriends in the game. It didn't work. Oh, no. I had a guild leader who, he tried to get his wife into the game. He made a blood elf. Didn't even let her do character creation. Just made a blood elf for her. And then she goes into the game, and he's just sitting behind her. And instead of being like, okay, if you have any questions, I'm here to answer them for you. And then he just like bombarded her with like, you need to do this and this. Always do this and this with your rotation. All right, you've unlocked this ability, so always follow up with this. And she's just like, bro, what? And then she would do like new player things because she's not a gamer. And he'd be like, oh my god, what are you doing? Don't do that. That's dumb. And she's like, all right, dude, I'm out. And he told me this. I was like, you're a fucking idiot, dude. You had the opportunity of a lifetime to make her a gamer, and you ruined it. He's like, I don't know what I did wrong. And I was like, what didn't you do wrong, dude? I have no issue getting an SO into games I play. It's just getting people to actually keep playing those games feels okay, man. You, Gale, you, my friend. Well, they did the first mistake, made a Blood Elf. Why make her a Blood Elf? Because she was a girly girl and would have liked a Blood Elf. That was the only thing he did right. What he really should have done, though, is been like, you have to be Horde because I'm Horde. So you can pick these races from the red side. Don't look at these blue races. But make whatever character you want. And, like, get them invested in the character creation. I see we had the same idea, found one. I met a Sprout the other day in FF who just started the game. She got on because her husband wanted to play with her, and I talked to them for hours, lol. Boss, that was the story of my life for like 10 fucking years straight. Was just people that were like not good at the game, usually playing for a friend or a significant other, and me doing the work of that significant other to make them enjoy the game. I've told the story a long while ago. I'm going to tell it again because I'm so proud of it. In Mists of Pandaria, I was in a guild. I was a rogue. We had 4 DPS, 3 healers, 2 tanks because we were a bad normal guild. You should run 2 healers and 6 DPS. My ex-wife made me this Twitch account. No one likes Blood Elves, Zealand, not even the people that play Blood Elves. I don't know, Lost One, they're the most popular class on Horde. No NTR, please. She kept asking me where I put her bra because of my name. Listen, Zuby. Every goal has a goalie, okay? That's all we're gonna say about it. Anyway, Mists of Pandaria. There's this tank in the group, and he's a piece of shit. He's like so arrogant, not really that good. I don't really care. He has a girlfriend in the guild, though. And she's a casual rank. And she was like, I need help with this. Am I dumb for not understanding the joke? So the joke, Foss, is every goal has a goalie. That means every goal, everything that you want, has somebody trying to stop you from getting what you want. So every goal, the hot girlfriend, has a goalie, her current boyfriend. So you gotta get past the boyfriend to get with the hot girl. It's an extremely sleazy phrase. I don't actually live by this at all. But you say that to somebody, and if they get it, they're like, holy shit, dude. So, like, look at Exhibits and Pixel who are like, whoa! It's a super sleazy phrase. Hi, Zori. I played Horde because I liked being around guys who played the bigger races. After I unlocked Nightborn, I ended up maining a Nightborn Mage and Priest. What does Alliance have? Goats and dogs. Push. Taurens have better physique. I don't disagree with everything there. So anyway, this girlfriend of the main tank in our guild, she's casual, and she's like, can somebody help me with this quest? I'm having trouble. And I'm like, yeah, I'll help you with it. And it's like an easy quest. She shouldn't really have been having trouble with this. I go and do it for her, and she's like, thanks, I'm not that good at the game. And I'm like, aren't you main tank's girlfriend? He should be teaching you stuff. And she was like, well, he's not really a good teacher. He just told me to look at Noxic. And at the time, Noxic was literally going through a controversy with, like, bad and inaccurate data and telling everybody to play wrong. And so I was like, oh god, Noxic. Ugh. No. Come with me. I'm gonna delete Noxic off your browser bookmarks. We're going to Icy Veins. And so we're like reworking all of her talents, all of her stats. And she's like, wow, thanks so much. This has really helped. And I was like, since we've been going off of Noxic, what's your rotation actually? And she's like, oh, Icy Veins was good back then, Gale. This was Miss Patari. This was like 10 years ago. I was like, what's your rotation? She's like, oh, I kind of just pressed this button. I was like, okay, we're going to change this. And so I'm literally like learning Beast Mastery Hunter with her. I'm like, okay, you need to be doing this and this. You see this light up, you want to use this. And so she's like, okay. And we're practicing on a target dummy. And I'm running her stuff through SimCraft. I'm teaching her how to run it through SimCraft. And I'm being like, okay, you did better, but you're still only like performing at 60%. You should be doing this and this. And you'll be able to do a bit more. It looks like you're not paying enough attention to this. Like, I sat with her for hours just teaching her how to play the game. And like all the in-combat stuff, all the out-of-combat stuff. And she's like, oh, this is great. I'm doing so much more damage. All the quests are so much easier. I was like, yeah, so you gonna raid? And she's just like, well, I want to join the raiding guild. But my boyfriend told me that, like, there's not a spot for me. And so I just have to be casual. I was like, oh, well, just go join a different guild. And she's like, what? But I have to be in the same guild as him. I was like, don't you literally live together? You're gonna still see him a lot. You can party up whenever you want. Just go join a guild that has a spot for you. And she's like, okay. And he was not happy with me for this. So I was like, yeah, well, hi, Smug. I was like, yeah, well, fucking... You're literally denying her fun, so fuck you. She goes and joins a different guild. And immediately becomes, like, their favorite person ever. Literally, she's, like, an idol in this guild. Because she's a girl. And she does good damage. And she does both at the same time. And so, this guild fucking loves her. She gears up really fast. And she's giving me status updates. She's like, I got this. I got the bow from this raid. I was like, hell yeah, girl. And, I quit WoW. And I go play WildStar for a year. Well, technically, okay, no. Not yet. I hadn't quit for WildStar yet. My guild is having roster issues. We're having a DPS not show up, a tank not show up, and 2 healers not show up. And so we get absorbed into another guild. They want 5 DPS. And so, basically, they don't want our tank and healer. But, they, because it's their second group, and the people that are filling out the roles would have been alts, they're like, okay. It makes more sense for your tank and your healer to show up, and our guys to, be rotated in and out. Because we were getting absorbed into this other guild. We were going to be their second raid team. We go in a run, and they're like, holy shit, this guy is fucking trash. This tank is so awful. He can be a casual. He's not good enough to raid. You guys have been raiding with this guy as a tank? Holy shit. And so, he's like, fuck you guys. I know I'm good. Can I fucking stick my middle finger up? Game? There we go. He's like, fuck you guys. I know I'm good. I've been carrying this raid. I'm gonna go join my girlfriend's guild. So he joins his girlfriend's guild. The same exact thing happens to him. They're like, okay, you clearly don't know what you're doing with your enchants and gems and reforges. We're looking at your logs and you're using all of the wrong abilities. You're just bad. You can't raid with us. You can be a casual. And so even his girlfriend was like, honey, I'm really sorry. They said you're not good enough. And so then I quit to play WildStar for a year. I come back and she's like, hey, do you want to do the new scenario? And I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do it. She is geared out the wazoo. Her guild is like better than our guild was. And she's like Rockstar. And him, he's still wearing the same gear from 2 raids ago. And he's the little bitch casual that isn't allowed to raid anymore. He's in like he's in Mogushen Vault gear and some LFR gear from Siege of Orgrimmar. And it's like, damn, dude. You just got fucked. And he was quiet. I did the scenario with the two of them. He was fucking quiet the whole time. And it's like, her and I were chatting up a storm, right? And I was like, hey, Muscle Panda, good to see you again. And he's like, yeah. Welcome back to WoW. It was just like, dude, you've been fucking neutered. Oh my god. I'm so proud of this story. Because I feel like I created a rock star. Okay, I need to fucking catch up on chat. Does that open it? I think SteamVR is just busted. Dude, it def got to his ego too. Imagine getting outplayed by a girl. A girl that wasn't, like, good enough for his time to teach. Alright. Main tank teaching, good joke. Yeah, this literally sounds like me with PSO. Icy Fire, Icy Veins, but why though? Fair enough. Main tanks are great. They're literally dumb as a rock. But if you want them to dote on you, heal them. Hold up, that's classes. That's the thing, Carlath. They're good at what they do, but that's it. The smuggest of bugs. Sup, Gale? Grill, hey, smug. Can't believe that guy got gamer girlfriend didn't even invite her to his guild. He did invite her to the guild. He just wanted her to stay at the casual rank and not raid. This is a wild-ass story. Mom said it's my turn on the raid. Dude, it def got to his ego. Thank God he didn't teach her. He probably would have made her just as bad. I outplay plenty of guys. What's that supposed to mean? So, Boss is not insulting girls there. Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong one. Why is this not play? Oh, my God. Boss is not insulting girls. He's insulting the people that are like, girls are bad at games. Video pause, continue watching. I have two things for this. What zone is this? Val'sharah? It's not even like a 10 years ago thing. It's still so fucking true. Oh god, we were talking about it the other day. The girl who is playing like CS:GO or something, and she duels a guy and beats him, and he's like, shut your goofy ass up, go back in the kitchen, you're like a 35-year-old mom, and go make me a sandwich. And she goes, I'm going to fuck your dad and give him a son he actually loves. And he just screams and it cuts out. When they add a void area. Nice tryhard chads. It's crazy. Carlath, you seem lewd. You seem into MMOs. And you seem into, like, just class and, like, roles within a game. Have you ever heard of the artist Rapscallion? Oh. Hi, Cody. Thank you for the follow. Most of the people who are like that, I feel, to be honest, are the worst at games to begin with. Nope. There's an artist on Twitter named Rapscallion, and they basically love drawing sex stuff and humor stuff together, and usually within like a D&D setting. So lately they've been drawing a healer who is just so fed up with the world, and they keep getting like matched with these brick shithouse tanks that are like dumb, but whatever, their heart's in a good place. I'm thinking I'm just thinking of you when you were like, oh, I love tanks. Dote on them a little bit and the healing. I'm literally just thinking of this character from this artist. It's Rapscallion. I literally just want to show you their stuff. But I can't link it here because it's all lewd. They all bark, no bite. It's crazy how many of them there are. When we helped my brother move, my brother-in-law and I had to carry stuff together. And there was a girl that was really buff and clearly working out, and she was carrying heavier stuff as us without a problem. And then he told B we should pick up our pace so we wouldn't be outdone by a girl. And neither of us did work out. I feel like there's maliciousness with it where it's like, a girl could never be as strong or as good as a guy. And then there's just like, it's not malicious, but it's just like you grew up with it. So like your brother, he probably doesn't think women are less than men. He's probably just like, oh, I've been taught that men are supposed to do the heavy lifting, so we gotta pick up the pace. That was some shit, man. Brother-in-law said that? Not my brother. But isn't a brother-in-law a type of brother? You're splitting hairs. But what I'm saying is, it probably didn't come from a malicious place, right? He's probably like, this doesn't make sense to me that a woman could lift as much. What are you doing, step bro? But in that case, I don't want you to think we got the same upbringing. I would think more of you if you had the same upbringing, Zuvi. Hi, Mitst. I think people that are raised right... Wait, now the border is on the sides and not the top. What the fuck? What is happening? I think people that are raised in a bad way and overcome it, I kind of respect that more than people that are just raised right. Not that there's anything wrong with being raised right, but there is a level of respect with like being raised a certain way and then seeing that it's wrong and turning away from it. Imagine being raised right. I think I was raised right for the most part. I think my parents have a little bit of toxic views when it comes to like society and men working. I think they kind of look at women as they pump out babies and guys are breadwinners. And if it's like, oh, a stay-at-home husband, oh, you know, that today's day and age, you know, that's cool that they can do that. But like at the same time, it's like, oh, well, we would never do that though. No proudness from Ewan because I was raised right, Sag. Here, Ewan. I can't tell what that is. It looks like a Terraria sand block. Is that bread? Okay. It literally just looks like a Terraria sand block to me. Druid. I can't unsee it now. We're all clearly objects. I mean, some of us like the objectification. I like the objectification. All the attention makes us warm inside. That just sounds sus. It is. It's very sus. Dude, I saw a fucking newspaper article from like the 1930s or some shit. And it was like, holy shit, the average man thought like this. It was about if grown women should be spanked and like it made me mad. I know exactly what you're talking about, Foss. And it's like they asked 4 guys and all 4 of them are like, yeah, if she's acting out of line, why wouldn't you spank her? It's normal. They need to be reminded of their place. And it's just like, holy shit. Wait a minute. It's normal, but also annoying. It's better, But now there's a lot of just like, oh, don't say it out loud. Am I? Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Oh no, do we have the same issue that we had with Stormwind? Okay. This video's probably just bugged for me, so we're just gonna hit next. Nazjatar. No, I think it's gonna be the same as Stormwind, where like even if I refresh the page, it's gonna not work. So we're just gonna go to the next video. Which sucks. Velshara is kind of new and not a bad looking zone. We've done a lot of walks through Nazjatar. You had that problem with videos as well? I feel like, okay, so I feel like there's still a lot of guys that are like, men are better. But they're just like, oh, you just can't say that out loud now. What I had to do was reload and then click on a point behind where I got stuck. I tried that, Zuby, and then I just got stuck 5 minutes later. I like going to parties and dressing up, getting a lot of eyes. But I don't like it when I go out on a date and all guys are like, get in the kitchen or stay home. Read the last thing I sent you. Is this in Twitch chat or like a DM? In Twitch? Need to teach them it's a men's world they're living in, was one of the quotes. Yeah. Yeah. In Twitch, yeah. Too common where I live. There are actually people still saying that. Oh yeah, even in America. In fact, I know a guy through Twitch that was literally trying to get with one of my friends and was like, I'm a little bit of a traditionalist. That means it's my job to go to work and make money, and it's your job to, you know, keep the house clean and raise the children. If we got together, I would expect you to quit your career and stop streaming on Twitch. Zuby probably knows who it is. But they said this to Leafeons, who's like a partnered streamer on Twitch and averages like 100 to 300 viewers. And it's like, motherfucker, she makes more than you. What the fuck? I mean, to be frank, I don't go out and have contact with people a lot. Oh my god, yeah. Hi, Juice. What a fucking idiot. Foss, this guy was literally just a complete tool. He was literally just, like, confessing his love to every woman he could. And, like, just trying to get with anyone. But also, like, women aren't people. They're just something I put my dick in. And, like, not seeing them as people. The guy was fucking knob handle. The Flaming Gamer. Hi, Flaming Gamer. Hey, Lilin, good to see you again. How's the stream going? We've been talking a lot about MMOs and now about misogyny. He took the time period his avatar was from too serious. Zuby knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's this guy who wears an avatar that looks like a 1920s, 1930s mobster. Fucking, I don't like him. Don Italiano. Fuck that guy. Get him out of here. If you see him, he's a piece of shit. He will look nice on streams. He will play the nice guy. He will say all the right things. But literally, he treats everybody as a stepping stone, and he's like, he's being nice to you to get to this person. He'll be nice to that person to get to this person. And ugh. He gives a shit ton of money to female streamers, and it's like, yeah, make that bag. But it's like, oh, dude's trying to be so obvious. You have no idea. He used to join on Leaf and be like, so Leaf had blocked him at one point. He would join on people he knew was in the lobby with Leaf. And he'd be like, oh, I'm here to find X person. Has anybody seen X person? Is X in this lobby? I'm looking for X. Oh, hi, Leaf. But I'm here for X. And it was just like, you're not slick, motherfucker. Go away. He's an attempted womanizer. Great. Well, the problem is he's actually a womanizer. And a few women were kind of just, I don't want to say dumb, but oblivious. And he got handsy with one of them. Did I say hi to Nondary? I don't remember if I did. Hi, Nondary. You mean they being a mistake? Not even sure at this point if his Italian accent was real? No, it's not. He's American. Ah. Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah, it was... He was not slick. He was obvious as fuck. He was cringe as fuck. Oh my god. Ugh. Are Italian accents real outside of Italy? You see people so stupid and sometimes you feel bad for them. And the pity takes over, you know? I do, but then they go like Chris Chan and they do something borderline illegal, just outright sleazy, and it's like, okay, I don't feel as bad for you anymore. It's hard to feel bad for you when you go and do this shit. Boss, there's no time for pity. That's my excuse for the women he got with. Here's the thing. They didn't even... Okay. It's not my place... I'll tell you about it after, Foss. It's not something I should be talking about so openly. It was something that was like... She was young and dumb, and clearly didn't think about this at all. But if you or I were in this situation, we'd have been like, what the fuck? Absolutely not. But we've been around the block for a while. We've been terminally online. We know about this shit. This girl just didn't. I don't want marriage. Legit. I think I would do well with marriage. Because I just want to find somebody and have nothing change. I would be good with a relationship that lasts 50 years. That is not the case for everybody. There's people who fall in love for 5 years, and then they're like ready to move on. There's people that fall in love for 3 months, and then they're like, you're great and I want to keep you as a friend now, but I want to move on. But if a guy wants to pawn me with gifts of money and jewelry, I wouldn't want jewelry. But money? If I had somebody who was like, I don't want you to work, I just want you to be happy, and so I'm willing to pay all the bills, I'd be like, shit, dude, you get anything. I will jump through hoops to make you happy, because that's what would make me happy. Holy cow. I like money. I don't even specifically want money. I just want, like, a home. I would be a stay-at-home husband, lol. In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Note. Gotta get rich enough to be the sugar hubby for Yulin one day. I mean... Marriage is weird for me, because I'd be fine being with someone forever. However, the moment you put the, like, lock and key on it for some reason, it changes how you think about stuff. Yeah, marriage is kind of weird, right? Like, I don't remember which comedian makes this joke, but they say, I love you so much, I want to make it legally difficult for you to leave. Is like, when you word it like that, marriage seems kind of icky. At this point, I have seen too many marriages falling apart. Similar to how a lot of people do crimes solely because they are illegal. Especially my parents. Yeah, I heard a great thing. It was like, we should make transitioning illegal for transgender individuals, because what if they regret it? Well, the studies show that only 1% regret it, but then you look at marriages, and it's like 60% of them fail, so it's like, maybe it's not about if they regret it, and you just being anti-trans. 60% of marriages fail. That's so many. I'll never get married. It'll probably only be for the tax reasons. Or if I ever get married, it'll only be for the tax reasons. I don't believe in soulmates. I think I could be happy with... I think any two people could be happy. Now, granted, there's some people that just don't get along. Foss knows of one individual that I just cannot stand. I cannot stand this guy. Nothing wrong with him in particular, and many people are friends with him. But I'd hate being in the fucking room with him. Living alone is addicting as well. Is it yourself? No, I think I'm great. So it's not like any two people could be married, right? But I feel like any two people that have a connection can make it work. For me, marriage is just like, oh, clippy audio, I haven't fixed this video yet, I'm sorry. It could be any one of us. Technically, Pixel. I will say, being older than me is a big plus. I don't want somebody younger than me. I could probably do it. But if they're older than me, I feel like that puts me more in the subby role. Whereas if I'm older, I'm like, I'm expected to be the knowledgeable and wiser one. God damn it. I love women older than me, my god. I missed what Zooey said. A lot of people will try to point out how happily married people were years ago, not realizing women literally had to be married to do, like, anything, and they couldn't decline, pretty much. Yeah. I have been summoned. Hi, Freya! We're talking about how most of us don't want to be married. And it's been really hard to be like, keep it serious, instead of just going like, haha, why get married, right? Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? Being 23 and in the gaming communities I'm in too, it's not hard to find women older than me. Hell yeah. Hearing aid together. You needed to be married to have a bank account as a woman back then. Now I just don't want to commit to a relationship. Hi, younger man. Hi, Freya. Freya's gonna start streaming. She's gonna get on RuneScape, make money, get on Final Fantasy nightclubs and start streaming. Or no, get on RuneScape and start making money, get on FF nightclubs, start making money, get a quest, start making money, get on H Party with full trackers and a better headset and start making money. Then start streaming, and then become the sugar mama. Wait, she is older than Yulin? Yes. Freya is actual mommy. I prefer younger guys anyway. Hi, Carlaith. I need a drink. That's a good first time message. Hi, Shroomer Boom. So tell the story of that. You accidentally deep-throated your friend once. Was this like... you just got drunk, it just happened? Was this like you and the bro went to the onsen and you're like, oh my god, we have to be naked, this is so weird. And he was like, I'm hard because I think I might like men, I hope you don't think I'm weird. And you were like, nah bro, it's cool. And then you tripped and just, oh. I want to know the story. Some of the younger guys have a lot of stamina. Hell yeah. I prefer decent human beings. Continue the bromance. Hi, Ice. You have to explain yourself, Shroomer, or else. It was at a sleepover. Alright, alright. Omega little bro can't do that on stream. Did they turn around and happen to be there? Feels okay, man. Oh my god, I'm like so invested in this story. Are they even legal? Zuby, can you not ask the, like, not cool questions? And we were watching a show and I wasn't looking. What's stamina? I look like fucking Screaming Man painting after a small walk. Foss, people wouldn't go for you for your stamina. You're not like a stallion kind of guy. You're like a small, like, God, I want to fucking break you. And they could. And I heard him gagging, so I looked over at him. And I saw what happened. Okay, so you heard him gagging, but you're not feeling him on your dick, so he's gagging on something else, right? Oh, I thought it was the other way around. Nah, Foss. You the picture of the Mexican alien after a walk? True! Okay, so this doesn't feel like accidentally. This just feels like your friend just went for it. Which might be sexual assault. You probably lost to spin the bottle. Reminds the story you told me, Ewan, about your friend. You had to hold up the pillow. Why does it remind you of that? Wait, hold on. This was your friend that did this? Were drugs or alcohol involved? Hi, honey. We're talking about... Well, we were talking about misogyny. Now we're kind of just talking about being... No one wants marriage and Shroomer Boomer's incredible story. So the story Foss just mentioned. I'm like 12. I had just reconnected with my friend from when I was 8, and I started playing Diablo. And he started playing Diablo 2, and we found out, oh, we're already on each other's friends list. My other friend was observing. That just adds more questions. Anyway, so we found out we'd been playing Diablo 2, and we were like, started playing Diablo 2 together a lot. And then he was like, hey, my mom and I are going on vacation to a bed and breakfast in Michigan. I asked her if you could come, and she said, yeah. And so I was like, yeah, let's go. And so I went with them to this bed and breakfast. Now, I'm starting to think that the story is cap. I feel like I'm asking details, and True Room is giving, like, the wrong details. I'm like, okay, that just asks, and that just provides more questions. What? We go on this vacation, though. And my friend, he's like, dude, have you ever played BMX Triple X? And it's a game that's literally rated M because you unlock, like, literal softcore porn clips. And I was like, no, I've never heard of it. And so he's like, dude, I've unlocked all the things. And so we're watching all these porn clips together on a fucking GameCube game. And I'm like, literally haven't even hit puberty yet. So, like, I've never masturbated in my life. I'm just sitting there just like, whoa, I like what I'm seeing, but, like, I don't even have an erection from this. My friend, who's like a year or two older than me, he's just like, oh, fuck, dude. I need to get off now. And he takes it, we're sitting next to each other on a bed, and he hands me this pillow, and he just goes, hold this between us so you don't see my dick. And he just fucking masturbated right there. And, like, me being like 11 or 12, I was just like, I don't have any idea what's going on. So I'm just holding the pillow, and it's like, I think about this, I'm like, he was like 13, so, like, clearly not the smartest guy, but what the fuck, man? I'm starting to think this story's cap. I'm still waiting for the I have cancer birthday, or it was my little brother typing, or their parents are dead. Nah, Winter, this is just the most extreme version of gay chicken ever. Watching porn clips with the bros, a classic. Okay, bills are paid, time for bed. Sleep well, bits. Not gonna lie, I was in a situation like that. Oh boy, Zuby. Euland had to hold the cuck pillow. Well, kids are stupid, Euland. Yeah, it was... So this guy, he also, like, his dad just wasn't there. I think his dad knocked the mom up and just bailed. The mom was also, like, an executive at IBM, and so she was working, like, 14-hour days and just didn't have time for the son. And so she had lots of money to give him gifts, and so he was spoiled, but didn't have much parental guidance. I was 14, I had a friend sleeping over. I can't tell, never mind. I've always had a super high sexual drive. You know the fireman poles in playgrounds? When I was in elementary, I humped one of those because it felt good. Oh boy, Foss. I had a buddy like that, had a sleepover, and they just started beating to a magazine next to me in the next bed. LOL, no, Dad too sounds similar. Yeah. I will tell you when we play Elden Ring. That's fair. Sounds about right, Foss. Foss had weird sexual experiences growing up. He told me some of the stuff where he's like, yeah, I saw this literal torture hentai. And I was like, oh boy! And I was just like, what the fuck? For me, I was grossed out by all the stuff I saw initially. I remember seeing a clip from a hentai where this girl has tentacles going her. And you see it like stomach bulge. It was Magical Girl AI. Magical Girl I. If anybody knows that name. And I saw that, and I literally like almost threw up because my stomach turned when I saw what happened to her stomach. And years later, I'm like, yo, that just sounds like a good time. But for Foss, he was like into it right away. That does sound like a Foss thing. It awoke the bondage in me. Oh joy, another kink to achieve. I mean, taste change. I used to watch harem anime. God. Sounds hotter than my last event. It was probably hot for its time. Now I look at it, I'm like, oh god, the animation on this is atrocious. And it's got weird like early 2000s anime vibes. Boss being weird and weird stuff checks out. Cringe. I suddenly don't want to relive my childhood fantasies and crushes. My subby stuff came out real early. I think it was like 16, and I made a female Blood Elf Paladin, and I just really liked how people treated me. Especially when they got like kind of dominant or like kind of forward. I was like, oh, this shit is the best. And so from then on, I kind of had a lot of gender dysphoria and wanted to be a girl. And I was like, because I'm a Christian and growing up in a very religious household, this is not an option. I can never be that way. I was into tentacles for a while back in like middle school. I cringe every time I think about that stuff. Huh? Why did I see. I had a lot of gender dysphoria through high school and college. And I was very much like, I can never be that way. I never want to transition. I never want to like disappoint my family, yada yada. And so I was kind of just sad about it. And then I saw a comic that was like, this comic was making fun of guys that are so masculine, they don't think that like they can even clean dishes. They were like, it's not manly. It's not attractive to be a guy that's so masculine you can't even help with the dishes or cook food. It's just off-putting and you look dumb. And this was a message for guys that are like chasing masculinity, right? I got in bed and got hungry, so now I get to lay here hungry. Brush your teeth, it helps? That sounds like a weird hack that might actually work. I took that message from that comic, And I kind of took it as being, like, attractive is not the same as being a good person. So I could be a good person and be however I want. And if I was a girly guy, if I was feminine and subby, people would still love me. And so, like, literally just looking at this comic was like, oh, I suddenly have zero gender dysphoria. It is literally just all flipped and all gone. I mean, not if you are mega hungry. I can't clean other people's dishes for some reason. Other people's food grosses me out too much. What if you had gloves on, Foss? Could you clean other people's dishes if you had, like, thick rubber gloves on? But if you are peckish or a bit more? I don't think we're going to make it to the end of this video. I, like, need to cut off at 12 today, and it is 11. Well, no, I can go to the end of the video. It is okay to be as cute as you want to be, Ewan. Fuck yeah. I don't know, maybe, but it kind of makes me gag. I don't like my hands touching stuff or even getting wet. So when I wash dishes, or especially if I'm cooking, I hate touching the food. And so if I just wear gloves, I'm like, oh, I can fucking touch everything. That's what happens to me if I see wet hair or other people in the sink. Wet hair? Interesting. Wet hair is pretty gross. My hair is too long that it doesn't go down the drain, and so it kind of clumps up, and after every shower I have to, like, take the tweezers and pick a little bit of it up. Oh, Bits is here. Wet hair is pretty nasty. Quick hack I overheard about brushing your teeth, but if you also brush your tongue, you can put your thumb in your palm and press it on it with your fingers, so that your thumb drives into the palm. You lose your gag reflex. Okay, question. You have your palm, you have your thumb and you're pressing into it. How are you brushing your teeth? This seems like a 3-hand job. Yeah, mine goes down to my butt, so I'm just so used to wet hair. Disposable rubber gloves do not block the wet feeling. I wouldn't get disposable ones. I'd get, like, pretty hefty, like, you keep them in the kitchen for a year gloves. I mean, it's easy to spot that it's not mine because my hair is really short. And the rest of the family has longer hair than me. I used to have super long hair. With one hand. Okay, so you're pressing into your palm with the same thumb? It's less disgusting on the body. It's just when it's separated from the body. I can agree with that. I think if I touched my mom's hair, I'd be like, okay. But the moment I see one of her hairs on the ground, I'm like, ugh. I was 6'6" in high school with long-ass dreadlocks. You know how you snap your thumb knuckle? Okay. I see. And then just if it's wet, even if it's just a separated hair, I don't like it. If I saw a long hair on the floor, I wouldn't want to pick it up with just 2 fingers and move it to a trash can. Like, if I see a hairbrush with a lot of hair in it, that's meh. Delicious brain hair, Foss. I've had to use my fingers to fucking clean my drain before. That shit's gross. Don't use your fucking fingers to clean a drain. Get a drain snake. What the fuck? Hi, Sarah's. Because my hair will clog it so hard. It's broken those little stick things to pull the hair out. You need to get not shitty sticks. I also recommend a drain hair cover so that it never gets to the point where it's clogged. I've gotten the hard plastic ones. Like, I don't know if I was in Ringu, but if wet hair comes up the sink like that, I would instant puke, no question. Use a hanger. I don't think a hanger would work in a drain. But yeah, I need one of those drain covers for sure. I have one. And it's much more annoying to, like, clean the hair up after every fucking shower. But at the same time, you never have to deal with that once-a-year experience of just, we gotta clean the fucking drain out, get the drain snakes, oh god, it smells like death. Use the acid stuff that disintegrates stuff. That is also a better way. You and I have been using a hanger for years. Yeah, well, apparently you have a wide-ass gaping drain. No hangers would fit in my drains. Hi, Ramus. Bend the wire? Yeah, I don't have wire hangers. I have plastic ones. There's no bending the wire. Wire hangers are a blessing? A wire hanger does sound like it would work. I do just have wire. Ragey. So get a lighter and bend the plastic. I'd rather just get a wire. We have pretty thick wire in the garage. That seems like a better alternative to mucking up a plastic hanger. Also, I feel like the plastic hanger would just break, whereas the wire hanger wouldn't. Imagine having wire hangers. I have too many. What are we at? We're at 4.9 miles. Probably got like 20 minutes left of this video. It's 11:06, so we still got time before the contractor's here. Useful for holding lingerie. I have to have all of my, like, sexy clothes in a drawer, and under that drawer I have, like, a pillowcase. Just in case anybody went snooping, they wouldn't immediately find it. Yeah, but if you go with the plastic hanger, you get to play with fire. Hey, yo. Are you asking, like, about my sexy clothes, Sarah's? Because yes, I have sexy clothes. The first thing of sexy clothes I ever had was Fortuitous Foss merch. Get it at Fortuitous Foss. I don't even know if the site's still up. I got a pair of panties that Foss sold as merch with his old OC's colors. It isn't tragic. Yeah, they were frilly panties. Hold up. What? What's up, Sarah's? What's the problem? It's true they do have them. Gail can confirm. I had branded panties. Yep. And I was the first to buy them, but fuck UPS, they didn't deliver them to me as fast as Fear the Hugbug. And so Hugbug was the first one to be like, I got them. And he was like, fuck, I got them first. And everybody was like, well, now that you got them, you got to show us what they look like. And I was like, oh, you don't actually want to see that? And they're like, yeah, we would. So I was like, okay. And so I took pictures with them. And everybody was like, nice. And that became fucking addicting. Nice, nice, nice. I almost never go outside, so I have, like, no clothes. Not gonna lie. Nice. I have, like, 5 shirts and 3 pairs of jeans. 3 pairs of jeans is a lot for some people. I need to get new clothes. And that's all. I have, like, a lot of shirts, but there's, like, some shirts that I don't like wearing. I need a wardrobe upgrade stat. Cargo pants. Just need another one for comparison now. After that pair of panties, we bought a lot more. So I bought the thigh highs that everybody has. You know, the black ones with like the 2 or 3 white stripes at the top? We got those. We got red thigh highs. I got a Mega Milk shirt that's in red instead of blue. We got 2 more pairs of panties. One of them doesn't fit that well, so I don't really wear them that often. The other one fits fucking great. And it's a thong, so it's like, hell yeah. What else did I get? Oh yeah, I got black and pink booty shorts. And then Chatterbait was doing a promotion where they're like, hey, we're giving free merch if you just say you want merch. So I have a Chatterbait crop top. I don't know if all the jeans fit anymore, though I only know one of them does for sure. So here's the thing. I have 5 pairs of jeans. And one of them fit barely, and the other 4 of them fit barely, and the other one did fit. Then the lockdowns happened, and the other 4 no longer fit at all, and the other one barely fit. Now that I've lost 38 pounds, all of them fit, and I'm like, fuck yes, let's go! Just bikinis for all year round, mostly. Sometimes it drops to the 20s here, and I need to wear actual clothes. Hell yeah. Oh, BRB need to help my grandparents? Oh, hell yes. Thongs were meant for men, true story. I have their tube top. I like this stream. You never know what the fuck you're gonna join into, honestly. Yeah. Sometimes it's video games. Sometimes it's thongs. Sometimes it's politics. Hi, West. The detention rat is back. Detention? Did you get in trouble at school? It has not been cake farts in a long time. Chat, if you'd been in a relationship with a girl or guy, someone you really liked for a year, and it was going perfect, they've just been the perfect partner, and you go hunting and they shoot a bear, and they go, oh my god, I'm so turned on by how you shot that bear and protected me, I want to fuck you on the bear right now. Is that a deal breaker? It was cake farts like 4 days ago. It was not a whole conversation on cake farts. We're talking about cake farts. God damn it, Bits. Oh, brother, hold up. Huh? Okay, bear, what the fuck? No, that's kinda a metal. I would start to question our relationship. Cake farts is literally harmless. A little too metal, maybe. Fuck no, which kind of bear, though? Grizzly. It's not endangered. You knew it was dangerous. Killing a bear is like, yikes. You would never catch me hunting, so I would never be in this situation. Listen, hunting? No. Shooting? No. Fucking? No. There's a video called Bear Shaker. It's supposed to be a, like, shock value video, like 2 Girls, 1 Cup. And it's this couple, they shoot and kill a bear, and she's like, oh my god, I'm so turned on. Fuck me on the bear right now. And they, fuck on the bear. I would also like to check the bear first, if it's clean for parasites before I get plowed on it. Is it going to become a weekly thing? God, no. Sounds like crazy to me, and you never stick your dick in crazy. How did we get back to this? I would equate that to kill equals horny. Yeah, that's a big red flag too. Look, I would fuck like on the sideline, but not on the bear. Why would you watch that? Wes, you didn't know what you were watching back then. Hi, Mania player, not good. Okay, I would stick my dick in crazy, but like not that kind of crazy. Always stick your dick in horny. Yeah, I'm not ducking on a bear. Hi, Aeon. Our crazy is good. Our crazy is good. Okay, you didn't know what you were watching. It was like they would disguise the video as something else. You would click on it, and then it'd be like it just fucking go into it, and you're just like, oh god, and you close it. Or if you're a freak, you're like, whoa, this is like watching a car wreck, but I can't look away. I mean, it was the same thing with 2 Girls, 1 Cup. You're like, 2 Girls, 1 Cup, what does that mean? And it's like 2 girls making out, and you're like, okay, this is okay. Are they going to do something special? Because right now they're just kissing. And then suddenly, the worst fetish ever, and you're just like, oh god, Jesus! That's called crazy porn. I'll have you know, I didn't watch the whole Bear Shaker video. I pride myself on never seeing that video. God, please let the video die. I see someone else is cultured. Shiori crazy is best crazy. I got to the gross part of Two Girls, One Cup and closed it. I was just like, Jesus! Same with Bear Shaker. They started shaking the bear. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Woke up and someone making me choose violence? Oh no. If you did, I would fucking just... Then choose violence, Aeon. Who said that, Sarah's unreasonably base? So... I don't want to talk about cake parts again, but I want to explain it to the people who haven't been here since the last time we talked about it. I'm not going to. We're going to talk about something else. Oh, God. I want to talk to Carlath about Rapscallion and cake farts. God damn it. You fart on a cake, end. Wait, is it Sarah's? My B. The word fart is so... I kind of agree. Getting harassed 20 minutes but was asleep. Huh. What are we at? We're at 5.4 miles. I love this zone, Carly. I wasn't playing BFA when this was active, but like the fucking water wall is just so magical to me. I need a sadomasochistic, unhinged goth girlfriend who wants to ride me till I'm dying, but also like dotes on me and loves me. Sarah's, you understand. Forget the goth girlfriend. Become the goth girlfriend. I hate words that sound childishly stupid, like fart and fucking crisp. How do you hate crisps? What? That is a completely different word from fart. What is wrong with crisps? Doesn't even have to be goth girlfriend. I am the girlfriend and I want a goth girlfriend. Any girlfriend. The word crisp makes me cringe. I'm not goth. I don't like doting. But the other bits I could do. I fucking love being doted on. I don't know if I particularly dote on people. I like to, like, take care of your problems. I like to be reliable and dependable. But I wouldn't say, like, dote on you and, like, spoil people. So in more adult language... Expelling flatulence on confections. Is that cake farts or crisps? Because I thought crisps were just chips. I am the goth gremlin. I want a goth gremlin. I am the problem, Euland. I just need love and abuse at the same time. I was a fucking problem in Meowme's chat this morning. She was streaming, dancing to music, just hanging out, and then she just stopped and did this for 2 seconds. And I went, LOL, stanced up like the mom needs pancakes guy. And she was like, what do you mean stanced up like that? Am I standing weird? Oh, hold on. Oh god. I feel like I just suddenly had something in my throat. I still feel like I have something in my throat. Bro, Sarah's is actually fucking base. I already know. You know the phrase, I can fix her? I don't fail at fixing her and for her to break me too. I'd love to be doted on, although that kind of can play a double-edged sword, in the sense that I think that they'd expect the same treatment. Kinda same. I hate the phrase, you can fix her. Like, bitch, no you can't. I also hate the phrase, Wes. But I love saying it as a joke. I love when somebody's playing a game and, like, a girl was in disguise and turns into a demon and literally rips a guy's head off. And I go, I can fix her. Because it's like, no, you fucking can't, dude. I can fix her, I just don't want to. I do own a whip and some manacles. And a succubus costume with a questionable tail. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's a joke. Diablo 3, lol. People say, oh, you can fix Wes. Like, no. Wes, I don't think you need fixing. I do think you need some fucking time. 4 jobs is overkill. But I get what you're working toward, and honestly, it will help you in the long run and make you happier down the line, but fuck. I have worries about you. But oh yeah, Meowmies. I told her stanced up like the mom made pancakes guy, and she's like, do I have stances? I guess I stand like this, and sometimes I stand like this. And when I brush my teeth, I put my leg up like this. Now I'm so self-conscious about my stances. And I'm like, I am the menace. Broken is fine, no need to fix. Pat, pat. I'll fix with used duct tape that won't fully fix the problem. I like finding things that people think are problems or need fixing, and just enabling them and like finding a way to make it work. I'll fix are understandable. As long as it works, it's fine, no need to fix. Guys, we're so fucking toxic. Other channels are like, it's all about self-improvement. It's all about learning and growing. And we're just all over here just like, I can fix her, but I'm not gonna. Fix the Japanese way with gold. Chat reflects the streamer. You are the reason for our toxicity. Good. Self-improvement, more like ass improvement. True, although our ass got smaller because we've lost almost 40 pounds. Mwahahaha. I keep getting recommended a video of the voice actress for Tough and the voice actor for The Boulder reenacting that scene at a convention. Just do squats. Sarah, squats are fucking hard after 5 miles. We can't stop the 5 miles, but I'm fucking dead at the end. Yeah, my chat. Self-improvement. Chat here. Bend over. Yulin certainly is the reason for my open degeneracy. So our friend Aiko, like 3 or 4 years ago, was just like, I want to play League. I'm going to invite 4 friends. Zuvi, Fausto, Winter, myself. I feel like I fucking trained them to be open degenerates. Like... like, before they were like, oh, you can't talk about that stuff. And I was like, fucking yeah, tell me what you want. I'll be the best support. You've been so good as an AT carry. Oh, fuck yeah. I'll give you anything. And they're like, oh, I don't know what to do. VR chat in general is the reason for my open degeneracy. I can't blame shit for my toxicity, because I'm not that toxic. I want to play League is the worst possible sentence to hear. Not gonna lie, there's a reason I hang out here in the mornings. Hell yeah. West, you're toxic. Says who? Before that, I would never share hentai. I don't like to remember that time. I'd love to remember that time, Zubi. It was very unfortunate with that one game where you tilted Aiko and I, but the 200 other games were such a good and fun time. I look at those games so fondly, Zooey. That was the perfect League of Legends experience. With 4 friends, very little toxicity, very little negative moments, just 5 friends having fun. League that's already degenerate? Says me, fucker. I am hella toxic. Lost One can get hella toxic. I've been free from League for years, copium, and then I ruined it. I think it was at the end of its lifespan already, Zooey. I think we were getting to a point we were all getting frustrated with builds. We were, we'd been doing it for a while and starting to need something else. I think you were just the straw that broke the camel's back. It was not like a golden age, no problems, everything was perfect. And then you said one thing and it was like, oh, well, it's ruined forever. I think it was just the straw that broke the camel's back. And if you know who I played in League, you would be somewhat accepted for calling me toxic. Don't be toxic on League. Play Counter-Strike and be racist. I'm back and my grandmother bought a gallon of ice cream. I didn't know they even sold sizes that large. The characters in League weren't good enough for me. There was Ari and Evelyn, but that's it. I think some of the skins for other characters are good. I had a friend buy me the Made in Italy skin and be like, you're gonna wear this for me someday. And I was like, ooh. Teemo Suvi got it right. I mean, really, that or Singed? Fucking Teemo players. You want hot characters? Play Eternal Return. They're okay. If you showed me an Eternal Return character and they didn't have a weapon, I would not be able to tell if it was a Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, or Nikke character. And they're not bad. I thought oversized shit was common there. What shit where? Oh god. Why is... I literally have an extension for YouTube to not pause stuff. But whatever. Why did it unpause? Extension broke. Mord is my main, or was, I guess. I played a Castanek in Terra. I do define hot. I also played a Castanek. I played a Castanek Slayer and then a Castanek Mystic, and I really liked my Mystic. They had the Buccaneer set from the cash shop, and I was, oh my god, I was fucking hot. Okay. I never switched my trackers around before walking. I also played Castanek and Terra. They were fucking peak. And Terra was like, we're gonna put the women in skimpy armor. And it's fair, because we're gonna put the men in skimpy armor. And nobody has done that to the level that Terra did, and it's a fucking shame. Because they did it right. Zuvi stopped playing around when Maokai was releasing. No, Zuvi came back. I'll constantly be frustrated by their... Oh my god, chat's moving too fast. Chat's moving too fast! Castanek were the hot ones with horns, right? Yeah. Zuvi stopped playing around Maokai. I will constantly be frustrated by there being no game characters that fit my personal taste. If I can make a cute femboy, I'm happy. I had this hot one-piece swimsuit. You were talking about the gallon of ice cream? Yeah, you know, it probably is. America's probably the only place you can buy a gallon of ice cream. I have a horn too, but only one at certain times. Ooh la la. In Terra, I bought the thigh and boob increases as well. I just bought the succubus outfit because that's my style. Then I fit her curves to mine. I was also a healer in Terra. Nice. I played League right when it released. My brother and I started with me playing Blitzcrank with 6 Shadow Dancers, and he played Scion AP. You two are fucking toxic. So season 1 of League, I think Terra made me had a subconscious bi-awakening. Now thinking about it, if I can have boobs larger than my head, I'm also happy. Pregnant characters are rare, like extremely. You can make pregnant characters in PSO series. Just so you know that. Probably who else even uses Callan? Hey man, Blitz Cyan Duo was underrated. It's not underrated, it's fucking toxic. That's what it is. A point and click stun, and then a hook? Fuck you for that. Fuck you for that. It's not funny. So horror game on Friday? Do you count Subnautica as horror? Because I'm scared of drowning. Toxic is the only way to play League. My chat is full of monsters. Worlds 4. Oh, I put these in different worlds. Oops. New instance. Invite plus. Join. Subnautica is listed as horror? Oh, then yes, we're playing a horror game on Friday. I want Pregnante. I just want to make tomboys. I personally believe that PSO is the goddamn best character creator, and you can do literally anything there. Ow. Horror. We were on that couch last time. Can I have the window here? Yeah, I can. Okay. Oh, I'm so fucking tired. We're hammock gaming. Better angle. I like this one. Well, put the camera in the right place. Tried to move OBS. The whole fucking thing moves. Didn't you say you had to go today, Elin? I have to go at 12. And right now, Excess Overlay is not showing me what fucking time it is. It's like 11:30, right, Foss? The guy's coming in 30 minutes? Yeah. And so, I'm having such a good time today that, like, I don't want to go now. I'm, like, having fun. At noon, that's 28 minutes away. Okay. So yeah. I forgot what we were talking about literally just a moment ago. Character creators. Hey, how was the walk? It was good. Oh, I didn't update the titles. You're having fun because your chat is full of lewd people? It's so fucking great, Carly. It's so fucking good. I'm proud of you, LOL. I want to say it was 5.5. I can just get up and change it. I'll be less lazy. It's not like I had incline today. 5.8. Oh, I'm just in the fucking wall for all of you. .8 miles. Now rest. Did I spell that right? Yes. I'm proud of you. Thank you. Didn't even set the tile. I just did. I always forget to set the title or to reset my trackers. I always remember one, and I'm like, I remember to do the thing today. I'm so good at this. and then I sit in the beanbag and I'm like, I forgot to do the other thing. So tomorrow I'm gonna set the title. I'm gonna sit down in the beanbag, and my trackers are gonna be backwards on my legs. And I'm like, God damn it, fuck, shit, piss, ah. All right, boss is joining, so I need to turn player volume down to 25%. What zones did we walk through? We had Spires of Iraq. We were starting to do Valshara, but I think it froze. And Nazjatar. Don't forget, be better. I just need a fucking checklist. But I need it in my vision.
You're built like a checklist.
Thank you.
No, it means you're paper.
What?
But like soggy paper.
Don't you like soggy paper?
What the fuck? Why can't I? What the fuck?
Boss, it's a hammock. It's not that complicated.
I know, I hate it. It's got spiders!
Dude.
I hate this shit!
You know what? I love seeing people, like, on YouTube struggle with hammocks. They're just like, oh, and then they, like, sit on it and just immediately roll out of it. It's like, how are you this bad at it?
There we go.
There, just scale down.
I swear.
Just have bounce. Streamer was not late. Streamer was so on time. Someday Foster
Streamer was late.
Someday Foss remembers Copium Day a streamer and will be on time.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm always on time. It's definitely not like I haven't streamed in 4 days now. I've been taking a break. It's fine. I've been working on stuff. I've been working on titties.
Yeah, breaks are nice. Breaks are nice. They're good for the people that need them.
I haven't. Shut the fuck up. I'm so backhanded. They're good for the people that need them. Fucking.
Didn't even have to change avatar.
Okay, mister. Okay, mister. I only stream 3 to 4 hours a day.
Oh my god. Hey, but it's every day. It's every day.
I'd like to see you go fucking 11 hours back to back.
I've done 12 hours before. I've literally done a 15-hour day.
To be fair, I'm giving you shit. Like I do that anymore, really.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, while both of us would be like, I do it every day, and you're like, well, I do it longer. And then, like, Layla still live off in her own little world as, like, leagues above us.
Look, she's just a freak. It's fine.
Titties, my attention is gone.
Yeah, I fucking, I was redoing I was finishing up my remake face. I'm putting it on my current dress.
Who is the small? It's Fortuitous Foss.
Wow, that's me.
They
Foss.
stream.
Wow.
They're one of my best friends. And they were very supportive when I started streaming. They were the first person to raid me.
Yeah. I told Yulin to not do it. He's not gonna make it. He should not go anywhere.
Eat this small.
Don't do it. Give up right now.
I was like, I'm getting so much support. I'm just, maybe I don't deserve all this love and attention. And Foss was like, do you even think you're good enough to have imposter syndrome? I love that joke so much.
But yeah, I fucking I wanted to stream yesterday because I was like, oh, I'm gonna finally show off my new face I've been working on and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then naturally, every time with model shit, especially AR shape keys, it goes, everything is broken. Like I was having some weird blend shape issues and then some shading issues and then my tits are jello and they would give people concussions now. What the fuck is happening?
Well, you didn't take that away, right?
Look, I would like to not knock myself out with my own tits midstream.
Fine.
It was fucking oscillating, dude. It was weird. So I'd move a little bit, and then they'd fucking like, they do the thing where they would gain momentum out of nowhere, and then they'd fucking slingshot, and then they'd go back to normal.
Were you the one that sent me the girl in the ghost costume with the cutouts?
Yes, that was me.
Okay,
That
you're
was me.
just making me think of that.
Yeah. Imagine that, but she died to herself.
Boss sent me a video, and it's this girl, and she has a ghost costume, which is literally just a bed sheet draped over her. But she cut the boobs out so her boobs go through it, and then put giant googly eyes taped to her boobs. And then she's just fucking shaking them. It's a good video.
Her music too.
What?
Sorry, I'm eating candy.
Hmm.
Goes it to the music.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
very nice.
It's a very silly video for sure. Link it or it didn't
Yeah.
happen. Go put it in my Neat Stuff channel. Nah, go put it in the memes channel. That's more memes.
Dude, you're gonna hate my new fish, by the way.
I'm surprised you don't hate your new face.
What the fuck?
Well, you hate every
I
face.
do. That's fair.
Boss and I would be like looking at a game and he'd be like, "Oh, I hate their faces." I was like, "You hate every face." He's like, "No, I don't hate every face. I just hate bad ones." I was like, "Okay, well, what's the last good one?" I don't remember, but there's good ones.
There's two things I'm picking on: faces and tits.
Mm-hmm. We
But,
hate both of your faces.
No, you're gonna
What
hate
the
it because
fuck?
you're gonna hate it because the makeup's more noticeable on it.
I don't have a problem with makeup. I just don't like makeup to the
Well, you
part
don't like-
point where it looks like clown makeup. Like, I don't like these dimples that you have going on, but I don't have a problem with just
Well, no,
makeup.
because you don't like heavy, what's it called? Heavy like eyeshadow and shit, and lipstick either.
I'm becoming more okay with it. Really heavy lipstick I don't like. I'll give you that one. Boss hates my face.
Let me.
I don't dislike
s-
clowns. It's when it's like so much makeup that it's like there's a lot of color differences, and not just like eyeliner, but like when you can just tell that's
There you go,
heavy
Ewan.
makeup. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Did you send it to me directly, or
Yeah, I DM'd it to you. That's the eyes are slightly closed because normally you can't really see when they're wide open. The eyeshadow, it's only there really on the blink, so I slightly blinked them.
Hmm.
But that's what it looks like.
Hi, non-dairy. I don't have a problem with this face.
Yeah. Poggers.
If you
The
like Clowns
facial movements are a
Pixel, you
lot
might
more
like Boss then.
What the
That makes mine
hell?
lost, don't worry. If I ever meet you IRL, I'll make sure to dust my face white in heavy red lipstick. Why would you do
Dude,
that,
I had a
Toll?
teacher. I had a teacher in middle
Hi,
school
Telena.
who was afraid of clowns and he didn't like them, and he gave the best reasoning I've ever heard, which is if someone has to draw a smile on themselves, they're not to be trusted.
Yeah.
I was like, that was pretty good logic.
Just know you and I can joke about Foss since I actually do mod stuff in that chat. True. True. Gale can take any shot at you.
That's fair. He owns my chat. He knows how to do more shit in there than I do. I don't even know how to refund people channel points. So whenever they waste points when I'm only in PNG and don't have my 3D model up, I don't know how to refund them. I don't remember.
You know, that's fair. Gale never tires me out, bro. It's...
Oh my god.
I
Why do
love...
get phone calls every time I join you.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, it's me. I love... So I was listening to Zoe and Core, at the same time. And Zori was just like, I have mods, but they don't do anything. I do 90% of my mod work because it's just so easy. And like, I see these other streamers who they ask their mods to do stuff, and I'm like, that would take you 2 seconds. Stop being lazy. And then I hear Core, Ice, can you change my title? And I'm like, holy shit, that's so funny.
Dude, I don't even have to ask.
Podcast. It's not that hard.
Wait, why do you hate it in mine? What did I do, Exhibits?
What? I'm always there. Clearly not Bits. If you ask it in chat, Bits, I would consider it. Exhibits is everywhere.
You know, Exhibits talked about tits. That's probably the only reason he shows up.
Yeah, we did mention tits, and he's like, you have my attention. I've turned this stream volume up and the other one's down. Continue. Tits and Arma. Oh, God. The only thing...
I haven't played Arma in a fat minute.
The only thing I don't like about Arma is that the people who have played Arma love talking about Arma. So if I mention Arma around Glenn, he's going to talk about Arma for a fucking hour. And I'm like, I don't know anything about Arma. I just know that my friend did Arma RP, and I'm happy for him. I love talking about
I finally said it to his face yesterday when I was talking to Darv about shit with games and Arma, and I was like, I straight up said to him, Darf, I love you, but I fucking hate playing games with you. You are one of the worst people to play games with a lot of the time. I straight up said it to him, and we talked about it a little bit. We chilled out. We had a conversation with it, and I love Darf, but God, in games sometimes, like especially games where there's some sort of leadership role, he'll try and force his way into it.
I Lamb the Ghost.
A lot. And so I just like, so like Arma is one of them where I would get really annoyed with him.
You're no longer based. I knew you'd say that. Whoa, Wes, what are you saying? What do you mean, why tits? That's not a question we ask around here. It's why not tits.
Dude, remember when my new OC, you know, when I originally made it, was supposed to be a version that was not as horny, and I tried making the boobs smaller and everything. I tried making something more in line with myself a little, and then that went out the window real fucking fast, and now my tits are as big as my head again.
Hell yeah. I mean, so you can go through moods, right? Because like I go through moods in PSO where I'm like, I feel like being a robot girl for the next week. And then I'll be like, all right, this was fun, but I'm ready to be a femboy again. Or there's times where I'm just like, I just want to be a fucking whore and like just full on stacked tits, tiny waist, huge ass. And like, I don't know. It just comes and goes,
that,
right?
You know, sexual drive is a very strong motivator for art.
I haven't even played it. Never interested. Honestly, never played Arma. Not my cup of tea. Running away from the tit talk. I refuse to waste money on such things, Bits. I'm thinking about putting up a server and getting a group for Armor again. I've seen funny ass ARAM videos. I'm assuming that's Arma videos. Where they do like their own operations and whatnot in like fictionalized settings.
Yeah. Are you talking about Rubik's Raptor, Saris? Because Rubik's does fucking great shit.
What the fuck is Arma? Arma is like an old... I don't even know how to describe Arma. I was about to describe it, I'm like, wait, I actually don't know. It's army game.
Rubik's? Rubik's was the reason I bought Arma 3 in the first place.
Arma is a military sandbox? Okay. Military sim, that's pretty much it. Need to try the new update for Starship Troopers? Why can't I see the time? Oh, I can.
What time? It is...
It's just like faded as okay. Have you seen the new XS Overlay update, or do you even use XS Overlay?
I don't even have XS Overlay, I don't think. I think I used one of like the older things, like OBR Toolkit or something.
It's
I also
nice.
haven't been in VR in a fat minute.
It has some bugs to work out, but it is 1150. So as much as I want to keep going because I'm having a fucking blast right now. I need to end and get out of VR.
Mhm.
And so, fuck, I hate when it's like, I have a reason to get out of VR. I really don't want to.
My stream now.
Ah.
Yoink, I've taken it.
I mean, if you go live, I'll raid
leave your
you.
shit here, I'll control it.
No, go live. Go live, I'll send them all to you.
No, I don't wanna.
Do 2 hours of productive model making work.
No.
Where's my camera? There's my camera.
Look, tonight. That's for tonight. Not model making work. Whatever I figure out, I'm gonna do tonight.
Look,
but
look.
tonight is when I'll do stuff.
You could do 2 hours now, recharge, and then do 2 hours more. You'd get 4 hours in a day.
You're a fucking bitch.
Behavior. Look at me. Don't look at me. Look at the Ferris wheel and hotels out there.
Eating some chips.
Oh. What chips?
They're barbecue flavored. They're just like store brand chips, but
Oh god, I'm way behind. I've seen funny
we get a
ass.
lot of store
no,
brand
no.
stuff because of prices.
Yeah, I mean, with inflation, my grocery bill used to be 30, and it's up to like 50.
Yeah, dude, shit's fucking stupid.
Hi Zai, I'm ending sadly. Oh no, Foss is there, Kale. Thighs. Now that is something actually interesting. Zai Noah's tits over thighs. That's a personal taste thing. Good joke, Foss. Imagine streaming.
No.
He's going to. He's really gonna do it. He's really gonna do it tonight. He wouldn't not
Wes,
stream,
that's
right?
not true. I'm young and I love tits.
Well, you're under 30, so yeah, you're not old. But we will blame you instead, Fitz.
Oh fuck, maybe I am old. I'm older than Bits.
I'm pretty sure everyone's fucking older than Bits. Or no, wait, no, everybody's older than Wes, not Bits. Who are we going to?
I'm 24.
Jesus, you're 24? Fucking Christmas
Yeah,
cake.
Actually, the oldest person in your
Bits is younger than me though! I'm not, it's very rare to find people younger than me on fucking the internet right now. In this group.
Oh, there's a lot of good people to raid. Do you want a spooky game?
If you raid Lay, you'll know she never ends.
Do you want a spooky game or Valorant?
That's a loaded question. It's very obvious.
It's Demonologist or Valorant. Spoopy? Valorant is spooky. Spooky? Okay. We're going to someone hella cute then. Oh, it's not TV, it's VT for VTuber. We're going to Feewee. They're playing Demonologist. If we want F-bombs or racial slurs. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. Today was a lot of fun. I'm sorry it had to be short. But I love you. Bye.